everyone, it is Delaney Majors and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. And I don't know how many of y'all know this, but I'm actually a transfer at the current school that I am at, and I'm also about to graduate. It's really close. So I thought as a little send-off in honor of my upcoming graduation, I would tell y'all a little bit about my transfer experience, give y'all some tips about transferring. So if you found this because you want to know tips about transferring, you came to the right place. I'll tell y'all how it worked for me, how I did it, and everything you can expect. So let's go ahead and get on into the video. Okay, a big thing for me right away was I have to keep my grades up. So I took really good notes in class. I studied literally all the time. I was really good about keeping up with my planner, and so I really recommend you do that as well, because you don't want the grades to hold you back. You want to make sure you have the grades that you need to get you into the place you want to transfer. Okay, one of the big things that I found really helpful for me is in the beginning, I didn't really tell anyone, because I didn't want a ton of people to know and then be thinking, oh, she's just transferring, and then I end up not transferring. So don't tell anyone until you're at least completely for sure. So another thing for me was I kept my mind really open, because you've already messed up once, you don't want to mess up again. So keep your options open, but then when it comes time to application, do try to really narrow it down, because you don't want to waste your time applying to 14 different colleges when you're already in college and you're already really busy. The next one is pretty obvious. I mean, you're gonna wanna go visit the colleges that you've narrowed it down to. I mean, don't waste your time going to like a bunch of colleges, but narrow it down, pick a couple colleges and go ahead and visit to see if you like the vibe, like the people. I mean, you've done it before, you get it. If you're in the same situation like I was, where I knew I was transferring even in first semester, I was able to plan my second semester classes accordingly and see what classes would transfer over to my new college. The only class that didn't transfer over was my science class, so I ended up taking physics in this building, and it was terrible. Okay, so you've decided where you want to go, and I know earlier I said don't tell people, but now that you have decided, go ahead and tell people, put it on social media, tell your friends, because now you can start to make connections with people at the school you're going to. I know when I announced it, so many people from that school that I already knew reached out to me and was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're coming, let's hang out once you get there. So it helps you kind of start to network. A huge one is you're gonna need to put yourself out there. Join a club. I joined a sorority. I was also really involved here at UATV. I was a social media coordinator, I was a reporter, I was an anchor, and that gave me something to be involved in within my major other than just AOPI. And I was really involved here. I became the recruitment chair, I was the banner chair. I did a lot of things, and I stayed involved in these two clubs all throughout college. I didn't just dip out, a year in. And that really helped me create really good friendships that lasted a long time, and I could really invest in, and they could really invest in me and make my experience so much better. Most importantly, don't be embarrassed to be a freshman. Again, go to the pep rallies, go to the silly freshman events, because that's where you're gonna meet people, and also that's where you're gonna feel connected to the university that you're transferring to. It's really easy as a transfer to get lost in the hustle of bustle of transferring. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I've got for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, if you did think it was helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm panting, I'm winded. And don't forget to subscribe if you really liked it, and I really appreciate y'all watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.